Hi, and welcome to the latest ITK soccer show video, where today we'll look at the next group in the World Cup. This group is going to be Group F, which has holders Germany, Mexico, Sweden, and South Korea. So please like, share, subscribe, and comment on all the videos. And check us out on ITK Soccer Show on Twitter, Facebook.com/ITK Soccer Show, and YouTube.com/ITK Soccer Show as well. All previous episodes of previous group predictions and previous podcasts that we've done in the past few years. So we'll take a look at the biggest team anyway in the group, Germany. Personally, they're my favourites to win the World Cup. I don't see any reason why they can't go two in a row for the World Cup. If you look at their main man, I think the main player they have, he's one of my favourite players in world football, is Thomas Muller. He's attacking midfielder, can play either side off a centre forward, can also play up front himself. Mainly plays in the right wing for Germany. So experienced already, played so many games. He's nearly on record probably to be maybe not this World Cup, but he'll get one more World Cup after this at least, and he's on record to break the goal scoring record of all time, which is actually Miroslav Klose, who did it in the last World Cup against Brazil. He scored in that game. Joshua Kimmich as well is really a player to look out for as well. Obviously we know him from Bayern Munich, and obviously what he can do there, play right back. He's kind of the long-term replacement for Philipp Lahm as well. But this guy's got everything as well. He can play right back, left back, centre midfield. He's very like Philipp Lahm. He's only 22 and he's really going to be a star. So obviously losing Philipp Lahm is such a massive thing for the Germans. Such experience, such an amazing player that this guy's filling in. But it's literally he's taken like a fish to water. He's been really, really good. Interesting, Manuel Neuer is in the squad now. He hasn't really played at all season. He's played only a couple of warm-up games. He's bad injury there last year and ruled him out for the whole season for Bayern Munich. So he is in the squad. He will probably be captain as well. Obviously, we'll have to be sure around his fitness to see how he gets on. But obviously, if he's even half fit, he's probably still worth it. Like, they still have really good some goalkeepers. Kevin Trapp is PSG's goalkeeper, Ter Stegen at Barcelona, so they have really good options if they need to bring that. Bernd Leno didn't even get to go off Bayer Leverkusen. Looks like he could be going to Arsenal, so they've got really good goalkeepers. Neuer, if he's fit, he'll play, and it'll be interesting to see how he gets on, if his fitness can hold up. But as your goalkeeper, as long as you're not rusty, you'll be fine. Fitness probably wouldn't really come into it too much. No Leroy Sané or Mario Götze as well. Now, obviously, Sané had an unbelievable year with Man City. Played left wing for Man City all season, and really, sensational. Young player of the year, Manchester City, as good as any player really in the Premier League this season. Surprised he doesn't make it. It looks like Julian Brandt, the Bayer Leverkusen winger, is going to make it instead. Now, it's a big call, that. A lot of pressure on Brandt if he does play. May not start, but massive pressure if he does play, because Sané, as I said, it's such an amazing season that it was a major shock actually to a lot of German people as well. The Panini stickers and all that, he had to be taken off them, so it was a bit of a shock that he wasn't brought in. Mario Götze, obviously he's not going either. He scored the winning goal in 2014 against Argentina when they won the World Cup last time, and looks like they picked Marco Reus out of him. Again, a bit like Neuer, maybe hasn't played much football. Reus has always been ravaged by injuries, but it's good to see him play because he is a top player. But it'd be interesting if he actually can still go the same level that he was at before. So Reus is in, Brandt is in, Götze and Sané are out. Definitely Sané, I feel unlucky. Götze obviously because he did score the winning goal, but he hasn't been playing much. He's been struggling with injuries, or he's been in mental depression as well. So obviously it was tough for him to go. They'll probably play a 4-2-3-1 formation. They have lost some big players, and there's a lot of players left out, but they've got that good experience, and they've got really good youth players as well coming through. They did win the Confederations Cup in 2017. They did win the World Cup in 2014, as alluded to there. So, they've got a winning mentality in the squad from 4 years ago. They have lost a few players from that, but they won the Confederations, and there's 3 players who will be there now. Leon Goretzka is looks like he's going to Bayern Munich. Centre midfielder, can plus play attack midfielder. Outstanding he was in the last Confederations Cup. Really, really good. Surprised no one really took a punt on him from Schalke. He may not get a game because the likes of Ozil will be ahead of him, but if he does play, watch out for him. He's really, really good, and you'll probably see him next year with Bayern Munich more. Timo Werner is my shout for the Golden Boot, 14 to 1. He's 14 caps, he's 8 goals. He's only 22. This guy's lightning quick. He's a very good finisher. Plays for Red Bull Leipzig. 14 to 1. He's not a bad bet for top boot. So keep an eye on him as well. Nicolas Sule, who we did see a bit with Bayern Munich this season, really good ball playing back. He's about 6'4", but he's as elegant as anything. He's really, really good in the ball. Good defender. Bought off Hoffenheim last season. He's going to be a star in the future. So like they are bringing these players forward. Big loss on Mertesacker, Podolski, Klose Salam, Schweinsteiger, all retired. So it's 5 of their 8 all-time record cap holder for Germany. So that's massive. Like it is a massive loss, but like it is now up to the likes of Thomas Muller, Neuer, who I've mentioned as well, Ozil, Boateng, Kroos. Like these guys are all on about 70, 80 caps at least now. Hummels as well. These sort of people, I believe can step it up because they're all playing in top leagues, top clubs. They're really good players. They're world class. I think obviously Tony Kroos as well. People like him, 3 years in a row, the heartbeat of a Real Madrid team. They win the Champions League. You can't be too bad at that. So I'd say they'll probably go with him and Kadir as a holding. Ozil, number 10, Muller, and he might go Royce or maybe Julian Draxler on the left, and I think he'll go with Werner up front. So really good team they have there anyway. In qualifying, like they won 10 out of 10 games, scored 43 goals, only conceded 4. So they've got that winning mentality. I think the only thing that I worry about when they think they're going to win so easily, I think maybe they can get a bit cocky and arrogant. Germany and Bayern Munich in the last 10 years have had a massive thing of getting to semi-finals. So I know they won the World Cup in 2014, but if you look at Bayern Munich's record in the Champions League, they always get the semi-final. So there is that kind of thing. Maybe they can't get over the line, but I think this German team can do it again. I think they'll definitely get to the final, and they've every chance of winning, as I said. And I think they'll meet Brazil in the final. If they both top of the group, they'll avoid each other, and it'll be interesting to see if they can revenge the 7-1 defeat that Germany gave in Brazil. So I think that'll be the final anyway. Look at the next team now. It'll be Mexico in the group. Another very experienced team in it. Andres Guardado for Real Betis has got 145 caps going into this. Centre midfielder, really good player. Just an all-around midfield general. Can do everything really. He runs, he passes. He's really good. So he's never really gone to a bigger club. But he's doing well with Betis at the moment. Javi Hernandez, Chicharito's up front. Really good goal record, 102 caps, 49 goals. He knows where the goals are. He will score in this tournament. And amazingly, Rafael Marquez is 39 and will make his 5th appearance at the World Cup, which only 4 players have done that. Will be Buffon, Lothar Matthäus, and Antonio Caraballo. He was a Mexican in the 50s and 60s. He did it. So like there's some big names, especially Buffon and Matthäus. So he'll be the 4th guy to do that. They topped their Central America's group with only 1 defeat, but again, standard probably wasn't great. And since '94. They've got to last 16 in every single World Cup, so it's not too bad. So it's a good record to have. I think it'll be last 16 again though for them, because they'll probably get Brazil in the next round if Germany top their group and Brazil top their group. So I think they'll be looking at the last 16. But again, good milestone there for Marquez, and you're going to get from. They're a good attacking team. They always have a bit of fun, and I think they'll qualify for the group. Sweden then in the next one. Again, obviously there's no Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's a massive loss, but again, sometimes when you take the big fish out of the pond, players can galvanise and get better. That seemed to what happened to them in qualifying. Led by Andres Granqvist, the captain, Lindelof as well at the back, Manchester United, Pontus Jansson as well. I have to mention him because he's a Leeds fan. Then we've got Seb Larsson, midfield, plays for Hull, but again, they're experienced players. All these guys, like Marcus Berg, topped the group qualifying with 8 goals. He got more than anyone. So players like this can get through. They beat the Dutch in goal difference to get there, and then they beat Italy in a playoff. A lot of people were happy with Buffon not making it, but they're dogged. They're hard work and they're spirit. They'll always have a go, but Germany, Mexico, I think will be the 2 to qualify from the group. The final team then is the Asian team, South Korea. Now, their 2 main players, again, I don't really know much about them. is Son Heung-min and Ki Sun-young. So Son Heung-min, obviously with Spurs, was probably the most underrated player in the Premier League last season. Can play either side, will probably play up front for the Koreans. Will work ever so hard. He's just a more talented version of Park Ji-sung, really. Former Korean player, but he's really good. Ki Sun-young as well will keep the ball really well in midfield. He passes very nicely. Not the quickest or most physical, but he'll keep the ball very well. Interesting in qualifying, they actually finished 7 points behind Iran in qualifying in their group, and Iran obviously, they do have credit squares. I mentioned them in one of the previous groups, but they're not going to be threatening anything. So I think Korea, they did finish fourth in 2002. I don't see anything like that again. Obviously, they may have a bit of help from referees. They did beat Italy and Spain on that famously as well. I think they'll work hard. They won't really give in, but they'll probably finish last in this group, and that'll be them gone. So anyway, so we're looking at probably Germany and Mexico, but I don't really see any surprises. I think 4 teams, they'll all be competitive. No one will roll over, but I think Germany and Mexico are the way to go here. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe, and comment on the video. Check us out again. I said on Twitter, ITK Soccer Show, Facebook/ITK Soccer Show, and for more videos, youtube.com/ITK Soccer Show. Catch